Well, I've decided I'll show you how to do the stop cuts. I'm just going to use a chisel here. Look, the Dremel's much easier, but it's also a noisy thing, and I do like working with hand tools, a bit slower, and that's okay. Anyway, so I have a fairly sharp chisel here. You can kind of see, it's a pretty old chisel, but it's sharp. And so what I've done is I put my walking stick onto the floor, and then all I want to do is I'm just going to go around this line here. So I'm putting a bit of pressure as I go around, and you know, you can kind of wiggle it if you need to, but just enough pressure that you can to make an incision, and you can always go around again and again, that's okay. So this is the stop cut that I was telling you about that we're making. And the reason I'm doing it on the floor, pushing on the floor, or on a bench, is because if you slip, it's just going to hit the floor. So for instance, this would not be a good idea to be doing it up here, because if I slip, this is a very sharp chisel, I'll do some serious damage to my leg, or hands even. So also be very cautious of where your hands are when you're doing things. You always want to be in control of the tool. It takes a bit of practice, and I certainly learnt starting off. About keep your hands out of the way. A lot of cuts, a lot of pretty deep ones, and because once this chisel slips, well, it's going to do some damage. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that in the camera here or not. I'll try and get up as close as I can. But there's a line there, incision, and what I'm going to do is, because this here is going to wrap, like, you know, like it's going to go under this piece. So, and all these pieces, all these bits are going to do the same thing. This is going to be the high point on the stick. So, using the chisel, I can just slightly angle it. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and zoom in a little bit. Come on. Okay. So we've got our cut there, and as you can see, I've got my hand here, and I'm pushing towards it. That's why I just move my hand back a little bit. If it does slip, I've got a bit of chance, but of moving my hand out of the way, or just stopping. But if I have my hand here and I slip, well, I'm gonna hit my hand. So it takes practice, and even like all the years I've been doing this sort of stuff, you still do slip sometimes. You do sometimes lose control. It happens less and less as you get more experience. And as you may have noticed, that I'm not actually in the workshop or in the garage today. I'm sitting in the house doing this. So I'm making lots of little wood chips everywhere. And that's the sort of good thing about living by yourself. No one can complain about, you know, what you do. But it's pretty hot out there at the moment. It's summer here in Australia, and I think it's going to be 39 degrees Celsius today. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's a pretty warm day. I mean, it has been hotter, and it's going to be hotter tomorrow. So I think about 40 tomorrow, 41 I think tomorrow. It's not as bad as, I don't know how many years ago it was, but we had this 3 days in a row of 48 degrees, and that was horrible. That was pretty bad, especially because I'm living in an old house. I don't think everything has any insulation actually. It has an air conditioner, but to be honest, I don't use it unless other people come over. It doesn't bother me the heat that much. Being in the garage, a bit different because the radiant heat coming off the tin roof, it gets a bit much. So also the pressure of this, you don't need, I mean, if your chisels are sharp, or your tools are generally sharp, you don't always need to apply a lot of pressure to the thing. So I'm not applying much pressure at all to this. I'm just trying to round this off a little bit at the moment, and you know, towards the finishing part, I'll you know, get there at it. We can sort of see what's going on here. There's a bit of a, see it's got a bit of a lip there, and what I'll do is try to make a line. And one here. So I lost the line there. I don't think there was a line there, but it should come down there a little bit. Okay. So this line here. Another thing, just thinking of it now too, when you're using something like a chisel or a knife even, always try to aim it away from yourself. So it does slip. It's, you know, it's away, you know, like so if I've got both my hands here, if I have my hand here and I slip, well, as I said, I'm going to do some damage. But if I have both hands behind something, well, if it slips, there's nothing you can hit. So same with the knives, carving knives as well. So I've got a bit of a line here. I can start going here. This chisel's a bit big for this, but that's alright. It's all getting there. And so we're just making initial cuts, and as time goes on, you know, sort of sharpen things up a little bit. A bit of sanding even. A bit awkward for me the way the camera is at the moment. I'm trying to do this. But, alright, where is it? Back here. See how it stops? That's why it's called a stop cut. And however I choose to finish this with whatever stain or where are we? You'll notice more and more the sort of, oh, come on. I'm trying to get my controller to work here, but maybe the battery's a little flat. Alright. Come on. Yeah, so once I stain it, you'll notice the stain, or whatever it is I use, it'll fall into the gaps that we've made, and you'll see a lot more of a sort of pronounced effect of all the where the lines are. So it's a bit hard to see, but I'm going to continue that going around. And so I'm not sure if I'll get the Dremel out or not at this stage. It's quite nice in here at the moment, and I could bring it inside, go into the kitchen or something, and use it. So see how I go. But I'm going to have a little break now, and come back, and we'll see how we're going.